Hey everyone, you know who this is. I am Kenita, the agent slash investor. Happy Black History Month. Give me 1 second, trying to fix the camera. Yes, right now y'all in my bedroom because this is the warmest part of the house because I stay cold. But anywho, happy Black History Month, indigenous, melanated, whatever you put your spin on it. Happy month. How are y'all doing? What y'all been up to? I just came up here for today to talk about a few things as far as with the housing market in the state of Virginia. So this is not a national thing. Um, Once again, if you see me looking down, you already know I don't remember everything from the top of my head, so I always have to read my notes. So let's get started. This is the Virginia Home Sales Report. The way how they do it as far as with the sales report, you can always go on to Realtor.com and to pull up the sales report. They don't have nothing for the month of January. So they actually start like a month or 2 months behind, if that makes sense. So they have something for the month of December, how the way the market was. But they post it out towards the end of January. So we won't know what January market is up until the end of February, and I'll go back towards the end of February and tell you what the housing market looked like for the month of January. So let's get started. The key takeaways. There were 7,400. Give me 1 second. Sorry about the interruption. Anywho, the key takeaways is there were 7,492 homes that sold for the month of December in 2022. Of course, this was like 4,551 fewer sales than a year ago, which is a sharp 37.8%. December median sales price was 359,000, up 2.6% in the last year. That was an increase of 9,100. There's approximately 3.3 billions of sold volumes in Virginia in December, which is 1.9 billion less volume than a year ago, a 36.9% drop. At the end of December, there were 16,115 active listings on the market statewide, which is 2,646 more listings than a year ago, which is a 19.6% increase. What I want people to keep in mind with me saying all these numbers is this. In the month of December, and it's a seasonal type thing, so us realtors, real estate agents, what we want to call it, we know how the market goes. Towards the end of the month, which is October, November, December, and January somewhat, homes don't sell a lot. It's part of the season. Everybody's worrying about Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. Then of course you got New Year. So everybody trying to pay off whatever debts that they had during the holidays when they was trying to buy all the gifts and food and everything else. So of course some of the numbers is not gonna look right or not gonna sound right accordingly just because it was a seasonal type thing. Now, when it starts to get hot outside, which is around April, May, all up to September, that's when you will see the housing market starts to boom again. Okay, mortgage rates. Of course, in the second week of January, the average rate of a 30-year fixed mortgage fell to 6.33%, down from 6.48% in the previous week. Mortgage rates has been trending downwards on the last couple of months, that sounds pretty good, but also keep in mind too that because with everything going up with inflation and stuff like that, they trying to balance all the levels back out. So I know for anybody out there is trying to wait and see if the market is going to crash like back in 2008, which is back then I was in high school basically still. No, that's not going to happen. So right now it's just they just trying to level everything back out. Housing market overview. For the following 2 busy years in the housing market, the 2022 market in Virginia slowed down considerably. Total sales activity statewide is back to pre-pandemic totals near 2018 market levels. Far fewer new contracts occur each month. Homes stayed on the market longer, and sellers were not getting their asking price on average as the years came to a close. Much of this was driven by the fact that mortgage rates doubled in 2022, which ushered in a cooler market period. The overall inventory remains light, but a homes are taking longer to sell. Supplies is increased, which is good news for buyers that are active in the market. I know y'all see my crazy son. Say hi, son.
Hi. But
Now,
I get my charger because my tablet is dying.
okay, get your charger.
But this is my sire, Cinnabird, but today that's my name. That's your name, Sire.
Okay. I gotta finish making the video, baby.
Yeah, and that means that's her name, Mommy.
Yeah, I'm mommy. I'll see you later.
I see you.
Shut the door. You gotta love them. You got to love your kids. Sorry for the interruption. Okay, the overall inventory remains tight, but as homes are taking longer to sell, supply is increasing, which is good news for buyers that are active in the market. Like I had told you before in the first page, well, in the beginning of this, it's a seasonal type thing. Of course, homes is not going to sell at the end of the month. Everybody's worrying about Christmas. Let's be honest and real. And then on top of that, the people that already got their homes from 2020 and 2021, they locked in at their mortgage at their rate, their interest rate of the lowest interest rate. I want to say lower than 2.1 or 2.2. I can't remember, but who's going to want to lose the interest rates that they have? Let's be real. So of course, everybody is not going to sell as quickly. Of course, houses are going to stay on the market as quickly. So we got to keep that in mind. Then after that, the next page, the whole outlook so far for 2023 so far will be the housing market in Virginia pivots from record activities in 2021 to much slower market climates in 2020. Basically, here are the three key things to watch in the Virginia housing market economy in 2023. Sales activity will likely be slower than 2022. Virginia housing market cooled down in 2022 as evidenced by the sharpest annual drop in sales activity is more than a decade. While this was partly due to the fact that 2021 was an unusual busy market, the rapid rise in mortgage rate did have a major cooling effect on the market this past year. Rising mortgage rate combining with tight inventory conditions are leaving many buyers on the sideline, a trend that is likely to continue in 2023. And then the second one, because the third one was mainly talking about unemployment, so I didn't want to go through that. So sorry. So two of them. Prices will likely remain relatively stable through some markets. They will continue to climb, and prices decline are possible in some pockets of the state. Home prices continue to climb at a relative strong rate through most of Virginia in 2022. Despite a very noticeable slowdown in market activities, this was largely driven by the lower supply of homes available in Virginia housing market. The price growth moderate towards the end of 2022 and this likely continue in 2023. Most local markets in the state are likely to have relatively flat price growth in the coming years, and some local markets with lower prices than 2022. Basically, with all that being said, what they saying in other words, we are heading back towards the pre-pandemic levels where home affordability would be a little bit better than what it was in 2020. Of course, we already know with the whole pandemic and then the housing market, everything was just chaos. So now they're just trying to bring everything back down to what it was previously. So with that being said, if you and your family, whenever y'all ready to sell a home or purchase a home, it don't have to be me at a state of Virginia at all. Please always do your due diligence, do your research, look up who's the best fit for you. But if you want me, I am Kenita, the agent / investor. Once again, y'all have a lovely, happy day. And sorry for the interruption of my son, but that was just so cute of him. Anywho, y'all enjoy the rest of your day.